What's going on, Jab Jab Talk Nation? It's your boy Ozil coming to you live with a short video just to kind of share my thoughts on tonight's big fight. We got some good fights coming up, y'all. Some good fights coming up. 2024 is going to be a banging year for boxing, and as super fans, we should be excited. Now, if this is your first time checking out the YouTube channel, I encourage you to subscribe for boxing content, for a great growing boxing community. We're filled with diversity, different thoughts, different opinions. There's a couple trolls every now and then, but it's all good. It's part of the game, right? But this is just a great community. So I highly encourage for you to check this out and be a part of this growing Jab Jab Talk Nation. Be a founding member. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're part of that 1,000 group, you're a founding member. So you're special, always special to me as we grow this thing together. All right. So tonight, let me talk about tonight's fight. Golden Boy, DAZN. Really excited about this fight. Three fights that I'm particularly excited about. Oscar Duarte, now training with Robert Garcia, a great trainer out in the West Coast, will be fighting Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz, as we all know, has some issues, some personal issues. He's been in there in some wars. I like Jojo Diaz, but he's recommitted himself to the boxing world. And now he looks great. He made weight. He looks good. He seems focused. And he's going to be making a point tonight against a really tough fighter in Oscar Duarte. We saw him against Ryan Garcia. He's a tough guy, very durable. But we'll see. He's been training with Robert Garcia. We'll see if there's been any adjustments. And see, he's looking to also make a stamp here in the U.S. So he gets a really good, tough fighter in Jojo Diaz. Honestly, it's a hard fight to pick. We don't know what kind of Jojo Diaz we're going to see, but Oscar Duarte looked pretty good. So I think this could steal the fight of the night. We'll see. This is going to be a great fight. I'm really looking forward about this fight specifically. So let me know down below who you think will win the fight. I think it's 50-50. I think if Jojo Diaz is sharp, comes in there and does his thing, I think Jojo Diaz could be the man to take this win, but we'll see. It's gonna be a great fight. And the next one, of course, is Tomas Dulorme from Puerto Rico fighting against one of my top favorite fighters right now, Vergil Ortiz. I love Vergil Ortiz. I think he's one of the most exciting, dynamic fighters out there right now. I think he's super underrated. He was dealing with some health issues before. Has some cancellations, but I feel like he's now training with Robert Garcia, looking good, looking solid. I just like his mentality. He seems like a really cool kid just to hang out with, very humble, very professional, and he's a beast. At 154, he's going to be a problem, and I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets through Thomas today, which I think he will. I believe he will. He will face Tim Tszyu in August. That super undercard that we've been talking about, you've been seeing. Yes, him and Tim Tszyu. Now that will be a great fight. So if all goes well, which again, I do predict that Vergil Ortiz will stop Thomas Dulorme in 4 rounds. I think he's going to stop him. I know they fought before. They were part of the Robert Garcia camp, both of them together. They sparred, so they know each other. But at the end of the day, there's levels in Vergil Ortiz. I feel is going to be out there to make light work tonight and not take too much damage and get out there against Tim Tszyu in August. So I'm really excited about that one. Let me know who you got on that fight. And lastly, Jose Ramirez returns against Frances Barthelemy, something like that. Barthelemy, Cuban fighter. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced his name. So he's gonna be fighting him. So Jose Ramirez, one of the most likable fighters. He's an former champion, really durable. We all know that he took a loss against Josh Taylor, but I like Jose Ramirez, and he's a man that's very mission-driven, very charitable. He's done a lot of things for the farmers out in the West Coast. Apparently, he gives back to a lot of cancer organizations. So he's just such a really likable, humble dude, no trash talk, and I like him. I like him as a fighter. He comes forward, and he's just, when he lets his hands go, Jose Ramirez is a problem for anyone, maybe we'll see him against the likes of Ryan Garcia or some of the top 140 pounders out there, maybe against Rolly Ramirez. That would be a good fight. But yeah, I think he'll take this fight. Don't know too much about Frances Barthelemy, I think that's what his name. Cuban fighter. Haven't really seen him fight, but Jose has a little bit of added pressure. He is fighting in his hometown in Fresno, California. I think it's going to be a packed house. Everybody's going to be rooting for him. That is the main card, and I think it's going to be a really entertaining fight. So it's good to see Jose Ramirez back in the ring, Vergil Ortiz, my boy, and of course, Jojo Diaz back in the ring, focused, ready to go, and trying to make a statement against a very tough Oscar Duarte. All right, y'all. So that's it. My short video on this fight. Really looking forward to it. Let me know down below. What do you think about the fights? Who are you looking forward to seeing? Who's going to win the fights? Your predictions? We'll love that. Jab Jab Talk Nation, thanks again for all your love and support. Your boy is still here. I know I've been quiet lately. Just been really, really busy, but we're going to continue putting out more boxing content. Why? Because I love boxing just as much as you do. And there's a lot of boxing in 2024, y'all. Get ready. We're out. Peace.